This is the Bimbo Barbarella music program featuring our Christmas trivia show. And I'm really not going to do any trivia about music, which I always usually do. Um, it's going to be nothing but Christmas themed questions from like Christmas history to Christmas geography, television shows. Um, I was going to do a thing on Christmas movies, but kind of ran out of time. So um, let's wait for some people to come on, and we can begin our show. Hello, Mark. Professor Kropka is going to be my um, help here. Hello, Bopak. Hello, Addie. Mr. Kropka is going to help me count, correct answers. Well, usually wrong answers, because there's not a lot of right answers coming out of some of you people. So there's the link for Mark. See if we can get a couple more people up to participate in the Christmas trivia. Like I said, I hope you guys know Christmas. Because usually when I do a trivia show, I don't have to even, consult Wikipedia or anything, because it's questions and answers that I know. I have to admit, I didn't have to go on Wikipedia to look for some of these things here. So, Mark, there's the link if you'd like to come up. I am thankful that Mrs. Hopkins put a um, thing in Twitter about people coming on the show. So hopefully, we'll get some people.
Greetings.
Hello,
Season's
Professor.
greetings.
Hello, Professor. How are you, sir?
Hello, Dean. Very well. Thank you.
So, Andy and Bopak, um, they're ready to give us their Christmas wisdom.
Ah,
And like I said, a lot of these things I actually have to look up because I did not know.
I learned a few things too today.
Oh, um, yeah, like I said, and Mark, you're gonna do your own little um, special section on music, right?
Yeah, I'll throw some music questions out there for.
Oh, okay, because I'm not doing any music whatsoever.
I heard that. I saw your your pre-show there that you put on, and I saw that it's strictly Christmas. I had trouble with that because I couldn't find much content on just rock and roll Christmas. So I'm just going to do music.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just make sure that they're not, too obscure.
No, these are all friendly and stuff that every rock and roller should know.
Well, then again, uh, so
Hi, Bopak. Hi, Addy.
Cat Daddy has one more day of his medicine treatment,
I
and
understand.
then Nurse Bimbo, she might make an appearance now and then again, but she goes back up into
The
you know,
closet.
the up into the cast of characters,
Right.
which is good, you know, because I can call down all 14 feet, you know, all 14, you know, 14, 15 people that live in my brain at will, which is good.
That's pretty
And they
good.
all they all get along up there, so that's good. There's no fighting.
How,
There's
how Sibylish of you.
now what?
Sibylish.
Shameless.
Sibylish. Remember Sybil?
Boy,
Multi.
that's a yeah, but that's a $10 word for a $5 crown.
Oh,
You
for
know,
a $2 brain.
yeah. Cat
You
Daddy
was,
is lucky to have such a good in-home care. Well,
yeah.
now, yeah, and then he does have nurses that come see him, and he does go to like wound care, and uh, today I'm having some intestinal issues,
Oh no.
and that comes from
Meat
food.
burrito?
No, no, it's a residual from my intestinal cancer. Every
Oh,
like every 3 months or so, I don't want to get too gross, but for like 3 days, I'm pretty much not sick, but I can't be too far from the bathroom.
bummer. Yeah. You get cramps too and all that, or
Oh yeah, oh my God, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So Rita, Miss Rita, are you here to play Christmas trivia? I hope so. I'd like to get a couple more people on. I have quite a lot of people watching. Chris Bliss, hello, sir. Are you ready to do Christmas trivia? It's not going to be that long. I figure about 90 minutes, if that's. Because Al's vancomycin will be done at like 10. And so,
We're focusing our show around Al's fecomycin tonight.
yeah. So Rita's going to play. Okay, good. So we have three. I hope Mrs. Hopkins comes up. Or Bopak. That's the like. Oh, that's like in Young Frankenstein when he goes Frau Blucher, and the horses go Frau
Yeah, right. I remember that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Blucher.
Every time her name
Hello,
was
Chris. How are you? Okay, yeah. I'd like to start out with five people. So and I'll give it about another 10, 15 minutes, just because I don't want to keep everybody waiting. So, and it's hard to believe that this stupid holiday is only a couple of
fast
days away.
approaching us. Yeah.
Nice. And also remember, I'll give a little bit of pimping out. Next Saturday is Jay Scully and the Jay Scully Players doing a dramatic reading of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
I am looking forward to that.
Yes.
That'll
Okay,
be-
Chris. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Chris. Well, play as long as you can. That's on the 17th. And then on the 16th, the College of Knowledge presents its Christmas extravaganza.
Yeah.
And and with that one, we're going to do um, 10 of our favorite Christmas songs that we really like, and then 5 Christmas songs that we really hate. Hello, Miss Vanessa. And do you feel like participating in in trivia tonight, in Christmas trivia, it's not going to be that long tonight. It's not going to be a long show. It's going to be about an hour and a half. And because I don't have a lot of Christmas. Um, yeah, yeah, Bopak. Oh, my Christmas show. Well, the College of Knowledge's show is on Friday, like we always are now, and Saturday is Jay Scully. Hello, Chris. I said hello before. Um, Let me drop Jay Scully's link if you're not familiar with him, because they're having another practice run through on Tuesday. And, there's a lot of people that are putting in a lot of time to do this. And we'll see, because everybody who's doing it is pretty much like a YouTube creator and stuff like that. So so they know how to talk, which is helpful if you're going to be part of a dramatic reading, that you know how to talk and read. That's two main options. Okay, so you know what?
Now,
We'll start.
unlike I had to call into my Neo card today to get a little bit of advice from the people there that have it at their head office, and I got sidetracked out to the Philippines, I guess, because my help was someone that could barely speak any English, and
Yeah.
no help at all. The only help I got was it helped hone my impression of the Filipino accent. All their P's are V's, and all their probably, and all their probably, and all their F's are B's.
And so, can you break out into a Filipino accent real quick?
Okay, this is an airline stewardess. Oh no, this is an airline captain of a Filipino Airlines. Hello, you are currently traveling at 55,000 feet in the air at an airspeed of 2,500 miles per hour. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, yeah. Um, yeah, because I had to make a call to a call center, and it was wonderful, because somehow I got lucky and got routed into the United States,
Lucky.
and she was, I could understand her, and and I didn't say it directly, but I said it was, nice, to chat to you, and like I always get their names, and um, I said, yeah, because at least I could understand you, and she says, oh, I know what you mean, and she said, because sometimes even I have to call, and I don't know, and I can't hear them. Mrs. Hopkins, are you here to play Christmas trivia? We have 4 people, and we could use a 5th. And it's not going to take that long. It's only going to be like an hour and a half show. And so we're going to try to get Chris on. Chris Bliss since he's getting ready to work, so he might play a little bit, have to drop out. And okay, so let us begin. I'll go over the rules again. For answering the questions, I am going to read a series of 3 or 4 questions, and you put all of your answers in one stream. Don't answer them one question at a time. All your answers in one stream. Like question 1, you put that in there. Question 2, that one. Question 3, the next one. And then you hit send. Just because it's just so much more easier to count. So, 4 people is good, I guess. And you 4, I appreciate you coming up and playing along. I know that 2 members of the College of Knowledge are sunning in beautiful Miami.
How nice.
Yeah.
I can guess which two, too. Also,
Huh?
I can guess which two, also.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, not that I should complain because Tampa today, was like 77. So
Nice.
really can't complain. No humidity, no wind, just a beautiful day. So I was out playing with the pussycats. So
Cool.
we ready? Okay. Our first category is Christmas history. And now, like I said, um, you know, put all 4 answers in one stream. From 1659 to 1681, Christmas was outlawed in what Puritan city? Was it Jamestown, Virginia? Was it Boston, Massachusetts? Or was it Salem, Massachusetts? Number 2, A Christmas Carol was written by A. Washington Irving, B. Roger Waters, and if you pick that one, chances of that being, correct are not good. C. Charles Dickens. And now also, remember, that sometimes I throw some trick questions in here. So
To watch it.
now Saint Nicholas was born in the year 280 AD, and he is the first known saint to go around in his neighborhoods and give out gifts to like homeless people and indigent people and small children. And he isn't the direct descendant of like the Santa Claus myth, but they still use his name, Saint Nicholas. Okay, in what country was Saint Nicholas? Was it A, Germany? Was it B, Turkey? Or was it C, Denmark? Okay, and this one has 4 questions. A Tannenbaum. And you know the song Old Tannenbaum? That's actually not about Christmas. The song is about decorating a Christmas tree. Okay, what kind of tree is Old Tannenbaum? Is it a cypress tree? Is it a conifer tree? And is it a fir tree? Yes. Okay. Yeah, Bopak. And so now put all 4 of your answers in. The first one. What was the first? What city outlawed Christmas in 1600s? Was it Jamestown, Boston, Salem? Christmas Carol was written by Washington Irving, Roger Waters, or Charles Dickens. Saint Nicholas came from which country? Germany, Turkey, or Denmark? And a Tannenbaum is a cypress, conifer, or a fir tree. Okay, so Addie is in. Mrs. Hopkins is in. Okay, waiting for Rita and Bopak. And Chris is probably getting ready to go to work, So I don't expect him to play, but oh, there we go. Okay, Chris, good. Okay, so waiting for Rita. Okay, and so come on, Bopak, you're holding up the production line here.
You can't get the hook, the stage hook on the first
Yeah,
try there, Bopak.
really, yeah. Okay, okay, Mr. Scully, that's good. Yeah, well, just thanks for watching, and I was hoping that guy whose stream I was on last night and saw you. I hope that he was just going to come on. Oh, what was his name? I forget, but he was funny, and he had this nice big um he had this nice big cobra pipe. I don't want to say bong because I don't want to get in trouble, but it was a pipe, and of course it was using it for tobacco. So come
Sure
on, Bopak.
does. Bopak's opting out. Don't wait on me, sorry, he says.
Okay, so the correct answers are the city that outlawed Christmas from 1659 to 1681 was Boston. Oh, yeah, that was Stony Baker. Yes, yes, Gully. Okay, that was Boston. Um, the Christmas Carol was no, not written by Roger Waters. Sorry to say, but it was written by Charles Dickens. And in what country was Saint Nicholas from? He was from Turkey, believe it or not. Okay, Bopak. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, my friend. You're always welcome. And a Tannenbaum is a fir tree. Mark, so let's go back up and check the answers. Okay,
Alrighty.
Chris got Dickens and fur, so Chris has 2. Mrs. Hopkins. No, okay, Rita, Salem, Irving, Turkey, fur. Okay, Miss Hopkins has 2. No, Rita has 2. Hopkins has Charles Dickens, Germany, and fur. She has 2. Yeah, because when I saw that guy was from Turkey, I was amazed. I really was amazed because who would have thought that, somebody like that would be from Turkey?
King Nick? Yeah, I
Irving.
bet he'd be from somewhere snowy.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. No,
Awesome.
nobody got Boston on that one. So, our next set of questions, I think there's only 3 here. This is Christmas geography. And now, no, there's 4 here as well. Now, what country? There's a lot of countries that don't celebrate Christmas, but out of these 3 that I'm going to name, which one does not celebrate Christmas? Is it A, Morocco? Is it B, Vietnam? Or is it C, Tanzania? And if you don't know where Tanzania is, that's in Africa. Oh, Scully. And what did you play? What the crappy Christmas? Oh, I hope everybody liked it. Yeah, because I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from that. I don't know why. I guess there's more demented people out there than I thought. Okay, the next question is, in what state is the town of Noel? Chris, no, Chris, don't answer the questions one at a time. Put all the answers in the same stream. In what state is the town of Noel? Is it in Illinois? Is it in Missouri? Or is it in Iowa? And now, which of these countries is Christmas actually banned? Pakistan, North Korea, or Somalia? Remember, which of those countries actually straight out ban Christmas? And now, which state produces the most Christmas trees? Is it Oregon, or is it Pennsylvania, or is it Washington? Again, what country doesn't celebrate Christmas out of the three? Was it Morocco, Vietnam, Tanzania? In what state is the town of Noel? Illinois, Missouri, or Iowa? Which of these three countries is Christmas banned? Pakistan, North Korea, Somalia? Number four, what state produces the most Christmas trees? Oregon, Pennsylvania, Washington. Okay, guys, put in your answers. Remember, all the answers go in one stream. One stream. So there better be four words in one stream. Well, 5, 6, whatever. Okay, Addie has her picks in.
Mrs. Hopkins.
Miss Hopkins has hers in. Okay. So we're waiting for Miss Rita. Addie, you are nuts. Actually, I had a whole big thing of cashews that I was eating earlier, and I should have showed them. Oh, and I do actually have a prize that I'm going to give out. And when Mark's doing his Christmas things, I'll go get the prize because it's fabulous. It's a fabulous, wonderful Christmas present, and I'd be honored to give it to any one of my friends here. Okay, Chris says Morocco, Iowa, Pakistan, Pennsylvania. Okay, so let's get the answers. Which country doesn't celebrate Christmas? They don't ban it, they just don't celebrate it. It is Morocco. Oh, okay, there's Rita. No, it is Morocco. Morocco.
I guess they're primarily Jewish there.
No, Muslim.
Muslim? Oh, okay.
In what state is the town of Noel? No, Chris. Mark helps me, like count the people's responses, and he's, there to be funny, or which he hasn't, been funny yet. So.
Hey, give me a break. I'm working on it.
I'm
not even in the union.
Well, I mean, he still has on that Halloween mask, and I think that he accidentally, glued it on. So we're going to be seeing that mask for a while. Okay. In what state is the town of Noel? It is in Missouri. In what country is Christmas banned? And this was actually a trick question. It was all three of them, so everybody is going to get a point.
All three of them, eh? Wow.
Yes, all three of them. Yeah, because
North Korea, I thought it was that one for sure.
Yeah. And what state produces the most Christmas trees? Oregon, Pennsylvania, or Washington? It is Washington.
That's what I thought.
Okay, Mark. So let's go over some of the answers here.
All right.
Addie got how many? She got
Vietnam or North.
Okay, she got Iowa, and everybody gets 1 for 3. So Addie got 2. No, Addie, you got North Korea right. Oh, because everybody got that one right. Mrs. Hopkins, Vietnam. Nope. Iowa, she got that right. Mrs. Hopkins has 2. Rita, Tanzania, no. Iowa, no. North Korea, well, you got that right. And Oregon, no. Chris says Morocco, yes.
Chris got it right.
North Korea, yes, and Oregon, no. Yeah, and the town of Noel is in Missouri, believe it or not. I thought it was Missouri. Well, you know what? You know what, Chris, you're an honorable guy. If you say you thought that it was Missouri, then I'll give it to you. Oh, and so Addie, you want to jump on the bandwagon too? Are you honorable? Like Chris Bliss is? What do you think, Mark? Should I give Addie a point because she says, "Oh, I thought it was that one too."
I think so. We can't have any hard feelings here on the College of Knowledge.
Oh boy. Okay. The next one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And a couple nights ago, Jesse Scott was streaming, Jesse the Scoundrel Scott was streaming this on his channel. And I was watching it as, a lot of other people were. And I says, now pay attention because I'm going to ask you questions on this. So here we go. Here we go. And now there's only 3 here. So you're going to have 3 answers in your stream. The book, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, was written in 1939 by, was it Robert May? Was it William Richards? Or was it Rasputin, the Mad Monk? And again, if you put that one down, you're in the same camp where Roger Waters wrote, A Christmas Story. Number 2, Hermie the elf does not want to make toys. What profession does he want to be? Does he want to be a prospector? Does he want to be a dentist? Or does he want to be a watchmaker?
Or a gynecologist. Groinecologist. Or a gynecologist. Is it groinecologist or gynecologist? Groin, I would think, right? Sorry.
Oh,
Carry on.
okay. So far, Mark Kropka has -1.
Hey, you can't take him away.
And on the island of Misfit Toys, there was a toy who popped out of a box. What was his name? Was he Frank in the Box, Charlie in the Box, or Ricky in the Box? So again, and after this, Mark, you want to do your music stuff, and
Sure.
and so what are you gonna do? Like 3 or 4 questions? Oh yeah, well don't make it that long. Just like 3 or 4 questions, okay?
I got a few here. I got a couple of good ones I want to get across.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, honey, but make it like 3 or 4,
All right.
and then I can go get that valuable gift. So again, Rudolph was written by Robert May, William Richards, Rasputin. Hermie the elf wanted to become a prospector, dentist, or a watchmaker. And what toy was named blank in the box? Was it Frank, Charlie, or Ricky? You have 30 seconds to complete your answers. Yeah, Mrs. Hopkins. Yeah, okay. And that's why I had to deduct and that's why I had to deduct 1 point from him. Just for that.
So what are you sipping on tonight, Bimbo?
Actually, lemonade. Well, I can't because of my intestinal problem.
Oh, okay. So it's just real lemonade.
Just good old Lipton yellow lemonade.
You ever tried Woody's?
No.
I don't know if you get them down there or not. They're really good.
Never heard of it. Okay, so who do we have? We have Chris. Hasn't done yet. Chris, the first question was, the book Rudolph was written in 1939 by Robert May, William Richards, or Rasputin, the Mad Monk?
With the alcohol problem. The Mad Monk with the alcohol problem.
And then they tried shooting him, they tried poisoning him, they tried hanging him. Okay, so Chris, and thank you so much, for playing along. I know that you said that you were, getting ready for work, but thanks for playing along. Okay, Mark, so do we have everybody, I believe? We have Rita, Mrs. Hopkins,
Chris.
Addie, and Chris. Okay, the answers are: who wrote Rudolph? Now, I would have thought that it was Rasputin, but that is incorrect. It was written by Robert May. Hermie the elf wants to become a dentist.
Poor Hermie.
And the toy in the box was named a Charlie in the box. So, Mark, let's see who we have. Okay, we'll start here from the bottom. Okay, Chris had dentist and Charlie. That's good. Mrs. Hopkins had dentist and Charlie. Miss Rita had Robert May. Watchmaker and Ricky knows she got Robert May. Addie says May, dentist, and Charlie. Whoa, Addie, 3 for 3. So,
Nicely done, Addie.
So, we have 2 more sets of Christmas questions, and Mark is going to do a little Christmas. Well, it's not Christmas music; it's just regular music, right?
Yeah, just a couple of questions.
Okay, yeah, honey. And like I said, just make it like 3 or 4, okay? Because
All right.
I don't want to go on, because I don't want to go on for too late tonight.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, one, because, and like I said, I don't feel bad, just my stomach really hurts. Well, not even my stomach, but like my intestines. And then Al will be done with his thing soon. Okay, Mark, so take it away. And okay, and
All
the
right.
same thing applies. You put down all of your answers in one stream.
Okay, so here I better put my monocle on. My Colonel Klink monocle. What Buddy Holly hit got its title? Now get this. From a line John Wayne says again and again in a 1956 movie called The Searchers. Was it, I'll do my John Wayne accent. Was it, oh boy? Or was it, that'll be the day? Or was it, circle the wagons, pilgrim? Again, was it, oh boy? Or, that'll be the day? Or, circle the wagons, pilgrim? Second question. What was Prince called by the media when he changed his name to an unpronounceable symbol in 1983? What was Prince called by the media in 1983 when he came up with that symbol instead of his name? Here's a third question. What famous remark regarding Elvis Presley was coined by Horace Logan, the producer of the 1950s music program Louisiana Hayride, as Presley exited the stage? What was it that Horace Logan said when Presley exited the stage? Thank you very much. And it wasn't that one. And I'll just give you one more, a fourth question, and then I get the stage hook by Bimbo. She has a real stage hook. Who is the highest ranking African American artist on Rolling Stone magazine's top 500 albums of all time list? Was it Jimi Hendrix, Marvin Gaye, or Miles Davis? Again, who was the highest ranking African American artist on Rolling Stones magazine top 500 albums of all time? Was it Jimi Hendrix, Marvin Gaye, or Miles Davis? Okay. So I'll give everybody a couple of minutes to Google all that.
No, don't be Googling it.
Oh yeah, don't be Googling. That's because that's cheating. That constitutes cheating around here.
Yeah. And you know that, I strive to be one of the most honest, respectable, and what other bullshit word can I come up with?
We run a clean show around here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I think all the answers are in, actually.
Okay, Mark. So,
Amen.
okay, so read the answers, Mark.
Okay. Hold on. I think that Chris Bliss hasn't answered yet. Hey, there's Sweet Jesse the Scoundrel Scott.
And and you know that Carlos Martinez is going to say the Monkees.
He is. Is he here? Purposely
Yes.
just to say that?
Yeah, just to say the Monkees. Jesse, and I did ask some questions on the Rudolph, and I, told people, to pay attention because I was gonna ask them questions when you streamed that show a couple of nights ago. So, okay, Mark. So what's the answers?
All right, here we go. So for the number one, the Buddy Holly got his title from a John Wayne movie, and it was That'll Be the Day. Let me just check that that's correct. Yep, it was That'll Be the Day. So that's the first one. The second answer is Prince referred to himself, or the media referred to Prince after he came up with that unpronounceable symbol in 1993. The media came up with the name, the artist formerly known as Prince. Prince's actual name, just for a sidetrack, is Nelson. Question number three.
Nelson Rogers.
Nelson Rogers, was it?
Yes, Rogers is his last name.
Ah, okay, thank you. Question number three. What famous remark was coined by Horace Logan, the producer of the 1950s music program Louisiana Hayride, as Presley exited the stage? That'll be an easy one, but I'll just double check. Elvis has left the building. And number four. Who was the highest ranked African American artist on Rolling Stones magazine's top 500 albums of all time list? Was it Jimi Hendrix, Marvin Gaye, or Miles Davis? And of course, it was Marvin Gaye.
I never would have known that. I would have said Jimi Hendrix. Wow.
Okay, so let's add this up here. Are you gonna write it down, or do you want me to just to read it off?
No, okay, no, because I've been writing it down. Okay, so Mrs. Hopkins got what? Oh, that'll be the day rights, artist formerly known rights. Oh, the king has left the building. Is that right?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay, so Mrs.
Three,
Hopkins got 3.
3 out of the 4. Yeah.
Okay, Chris got 1 because I guess he had to leave, so he still gets 1. That's good. Rita. Okay, so Rita got 2, even though hers are out of order. No, that's fine.
That's all right.
Oh, half the time, my whole life is out of order. Okay, and Addie says that'll be the day. Mark, and
Uh,
Addie says, "Oh, get off the stage, son. Now
I
this
got,
is yours. Will you accept that?"
I got a soft spot for Addie, so
Ah,
of course I have to accept it. And even you know what? Yeah. Also, she's getting it because she got the next answer right.
yeah, and nobody else did. Like I said, because I would have thought that it was Hendrix.
Yeah, that was a bit of an upset
I
question.
mean, Marvin Gaye was a good artist, but
Oh yeah.
who tragically got shot by his father of all people.
So that's anyways 4 out of 4 for Addie.
Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, thank you, Mr. Mark. You did a fabulous job.
Did you get
Um,
Rita?
yes, I got reading.
Oh, okay.
So as it
No problem.
stands now, we have Miss Addie Hall with a whopping 11. Believe it or not, she must have somebody there helping her because, no offense, I just don't think that she's that smart.
Oh.
Rita has 6. Hopkins, who I know is always very smart, has 9. And Mr. Chris Bliss, who, thank you for playing, sir, but I guess work called, he ended up with 6. So, um, let's get back to Christmas. We got 2 categories left. So, like I said, want to wrap this up because I checked on Cat Daddy and his medicine will be done in like 20 minutes. So, okay. And now this is all about Charles Dickens's Christmas Carol. And if you've never read the book, chances are, or seen any of the movies or plays or even the Disney cartoon. Okay.
And everybody has a version of the Christmas Carol. Like
Yes.
every
Okay.
sitcom, every cartoon, everybody has a version of that.
Okay. So there are 3 questions here, and it's still anybody's game. Rita, and just because you have 6, honey, don't feel bad because the last set of questions are going to be double points. So you can make up. Okay, so where are we? Christmas Carol. How many ghosts appear to Scrooge? Is it 3? Is it 4? Or is your answer, I don't know, I'm too scared of ghosts? Okay. The Ghost of Christmas Past takes Scrooge to a Christmas party hosted by A. Marley, B. Mr. Fezwig, or C. Mr. Crowley. And the third one here, the Ghost of Christmas Present shows Scrooge two emaciated. I was going to say too emancipated, but no, it's two emaciated children. What are their names? Is it Pestilence and Pericles? Is it Ignorance and Want? Or is it Hunger and Passion? And if you don't feel like writing all that crap down, just put leg A, B, or C. So I'll read them again. How many ghosts appear to Scrooge? Is it 3, 4, or you don't know because you're scared of ghosts? The ghost of Christmas past takes Scrooge to a Christmas party hosted by Marley, Mr. Fezwig, or Mr. Crowley. And these two emaciated children taken to him by the ghost of Christmas presents. Is their name Pestilence and Pericles, Ignorance and Want, or Hunger and Passion? Get your answers in. You got 15 seconds.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I should be doing something Christmassy, eh? Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, no, okay, Chris is still here. That's good. Okay, so do we have everybody's answers in? There's Addie, Mrs. Hopkins, Chris, Rita. Who are you waiting for? I think that's it. That is it. The answers are, how many ghosts appear to Scrooge? It is 4, because Marley, his ex-business partner, is the first ghost that he meets, and then he meets past, present, and future. So he meets 4. The party that he went to was held by Mr. Fezwig. Well, Chris said Figwig. That's close enough. I'll give it to you. And the two emaciated children are Ignorance and Want, which is B. Okay, so Addie got 4 right. That's good. No, Addie got 1. So Addie has 12. Miss Rita got 3. That's incorrect. Marley's incorrect. C, Hunger and Passion. No. Miss Rita, unfortunately, did not receive any points that round. But she does have a nice avatar of a nice snowy mountain. Chris Bliss got 4, which is right, and he said Figwig. But like I said, Fezwig is close, damn enough. And no, it was Ignorance and Want. And who else? Did we do Mrs. Hopkins? No. She said 3. She said Mr. F. So that's right. No, it's Ignorance and Want.
Mm-hmm.
And I never knew that until a couple of days ago. So, coming up to our double round. We're double round, and Addie has 12. Rita has 7. Ms. Hopkins has 10. Chris has 7. And let me show you what you're going to win. This is... Oh, hello, Faye. Nice to meet you, dear.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing our Christmas chat.
Ach, Faye.
Sorry, but you're just coming in at the end of it, but that's okay. No, but this is what you're going to win. And if you want this, go on to my stream. bimbobarbarella@gmail.com and put in a way for me to contact you. And this is what you will win.
Can of food. Oh.
See, because, the label fell off and I don't know what it is.
The surprise can of food, even better.
But
Mystery can.
at least even if it was creamed eels or beets, you would know what you were getting. But this is a can of food.
Wow. Shake it. Do you hear anything?
Yeah, there's some kind of liquid in there, so it's either like like old vegetables. And honest to God, I'm not lying. I have had this thing for like 6 or 7 years.
Oh, even better.
From a food bank, because I got it from a food bank. Like if you ever guys go to food banks, sometimes they just give you like big bags or like boxes, and this was in the box with no label. This was
Right.
in a box with no label, and so I was going through my stuff, and I forget who I was with, and um, and so we were, looking in our stuff, and we would trade stuff, and so I pulled this out, and I looked at this, and I forget her name, but she says, "Oh, what is that? A can of food?" Yes,
Well,
Chris, you have. Oh, yeah, that's right, Chris. You have 11. I think I forgot to add you on some. Yes. Yes, that's right, Chris. I did forget to add you on some. I am salivating for a can of food.
rainbow meats.
I don't know what it is. I and you know what? It's even the proper size to be a chicken in a can.
Is
Maybe
it?
I'll just go to Jesse Scott
He'll eat
and
it.
he can pass it along, to somebody else who we know would appreciate it.
Jesse will eat it. Jesse eats everything.
No, Jesse won't eat no chicken in a can.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, he'll give it to the guy that lives in the van down by the river. So, this is your final chance at redemption. Now, these are worth 2 points each. Okay? So, if you want that can of food, think. Just like the Blues Brothers had to do. Think, think, think. You better think what you're trying to do to me. Oh, think. Okay. Penguins. Penguins are natives to where? Are they natives of the North Pole? Or are they natives of the South Pole? Or are they natives of the San Diego Zoo? Okay. Now, if you could shave a polar bear of his white fur, what color is his skin? Is it white? Is it dark yellow? Or is it black? Okay. Now remember, these are worth 2 points. So, so no silly answers. Reindeer are known as what in North America? Is it A, moose? Is it B, elk? Or is it C, caribou? Now I'll read them again for 2 points each and the chance to win a can of food. Penguins are natives to the North Pole, the South Pole, or the San Diego Zoo. If you could shave a polar bear, which would be pretty much a daunting task, shave a polar bear of his white fur, what color is his skin? Is it white? Is it dark yellow? Or is it black? And reindeers in North America are known as moose, elk, or caribou. Okay, so Miss Addie has her picks in. Mrs. Hopkins has her picks in. We're looking for Rita, and hopefully Chris is still with us. And Chris, I want to thank you so much, my friend, for staying on, the whole show, because like I said, I know that you said that you were getting ready for work. So
Oh,
we're still with,
that's Jesse's doing the Waltons tonight afterwards?
yeah.
I like to remember how they used to say at the end of the show, "Good night, John Boy. Good night, Papa."
Oh, I hate that. Chris is in, and Rita is in. Okay, so Mark, and so you're gonna help me. You're gonna have to help me with my math. Even though I used to do taxes for a living, I still am not good at math.
All right.
Addie. Okay, the correct answers are one, the South Pole. I'm glad to see that nobody put the San Diego Zoo, because if you put that, you would have immediately lost all your points. And you wouldn't have gotten a can of food, you would have gotten a date with Carlos Martinez. If you could shave a polar bear of his white fur, what color would his skin be? It is black. And they say the reason it's black is because that absorbs, the heat more.
Makes sense.
And reindeers in North America are known as caribou. Caribou, everybody. So let's see. Addie has South Pole, black, and caribou. So Addie gets a total of 6. Wow, Miss Addie. I guess somebody's hungry, huh? Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, North Pole. Really, Mrs. Hopkins, you didn't know that? That surprises me. You knew that polar bear skin was black, but you didn't know penguins were from the South Pole? Oh,
She figured it was one of the poles, so she took a stab at it.
so Miss Hopkins got 4. Okay, Rita says South Pole, black, and caribou. Rita got 6. And Chris, South, dark yellow, caribou, no. Mr. Chris got 4. So, the final tally of the Christmas edition of College of Knowledge Trivia. We have Addie Pickall with 18 points.
Whoa.
Holy Christ. Miss Rita with 13. Miss Hopkins with 14. And our favorite musician on YouTube, Mr. Chris Bliss, has 15. So, Addie, let me remind you of your present. And what I'll even do when I send it to you, I'll wrap it up in like some nice, like Christmas wrap. That way you can put it underneath your tree and open it up on Christmas. Say, oh my God, look, I got a can of food. Thanks, Bimbo. Yes, good job, Addie. Thank you. And hello, Virginia. How are you? Yeah, and like I said, I gotta call this this done because Cat Daddy's medicine is done, and he gets all wiggly and quiggly when he says, "Oh, my medicine's done." He'll start yelling. He'll call me on the phone. So remember, and Chris, while you're on the chat, what do you have coming up in the future, Chris? Addie's.
Hey, Virginia Woolf.
Yes, Chris. Chris, if you're still there, why don't you put in a message on what you have coming up? Because, like I said, next Friday we have our Christmas extravaganza. And on the Saturday the 17th, Jay Scully and the Scully Players have um, Christmas Carol, okay, season finale show. And what time you planning going on, Chris? Oh, like 10, 11? Yeah, because sometimes, honestly, honey, if I've had a long day, I've got to set my clock to wake up to watch you. And no, trust me, it's worth it. But that's so sad. Oh, that's so pathetic that I got to set my clock to wake up at 10 o'clock at night. Christ. So, Addie Hall. And you know what? I don't, because you guys know that I keep track of like the College of Knowledge music shows. I don't keep track of these trivia things. And I kind of wish that I would have started, just keep like a track of, keep track of like the, winners. Okay, Chris says 11:30. Well, like I said, honey, I can see my alarm getting set for 11 o'clock because fortunately you're on the East Coast, so I won't get all time confused.
Oh, so that's what time? Our time.
Yeah, yeah,
It is 11:30 our time. Chris's time.
yes, yes,
Oh, okay.
yeah, because Connecticut is in the East Coast, or Connecticut or Massachusetts or Vermont, wherever he lives. I don't know where the slab is. Oh, the slab's probably underground somewhere in some like underground bunker. And it's one of those underground bunkers that you need a password to get into, and and it's like NORAD. If you're not in there, soon enough, the doors close.
Yeah, it's
You
always
get
the password is always Hola Salima. Hola Salima. And then there's stone
Massachusetts.
doors that open.
Yeah.
You remember the beginning of that show, Get Smart? Or no, I think it was the
Yes.
end.
Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. It was Get Smart when you walked down the hall, and there was like 10 doors that opened.
Yeah, it started in the phone booth and he would
Yeah.
make a
Yeah.
call and then the bottom would drop out.
I actually have somewhere amongst my collection of DVD box sets is the first season of Get Smart.
Oh, wow. That's a
Yeah,
keeper.
because it wasn't on for that many seasons. Believe it or not, I think it was only on 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think so too.
And so
The
he said,
storyline started to get a little hokey. He married 99 and they
yeah,
lived
yeah.
together and I don't know what happened.
It's literally a slab of cement with a house on top. Oh, see, and I was kind of hoping that it was in, like a haunted, cemetery, with a bunch of gargoyles hanging out. And then if they didn't say the password right, the gargoyles they came to life. Well, Chris, just so you know, I'm going to start passing that rumor around about your slab. I hope you don't mind. Who knows? That might make more people watch you. Okay, guys. Like I said, that's it. I want to thank everybody for coming on. We are at an hour and 10 minutes. As I say after every show, I want to thank every single person who came up on the chats, who participated, even if you didn't participate and you watched. I hope that you were entertained. I especially hope that Jesse the Scoundrel Scott was entertained. Because if he's not entertained, he'll, have some issues with that. So you always have to make sure that you entertain Jesse Scott. Remember that. If you ever see him on your chat, make sure that you go out of the way to entertain him. So, all right, guys. Really don't have anything planned for next week until next Friday. So who knows? I might do something during the week. I might not. I don't know.
I was just noticing that clock behind you that's not set to the proper time. Is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 9:20.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh
9:17. But okay. I didn't.
no, Mark. Oh no, Mark. See, and like the reason that you're having problems reading it is because you're reading it in Celsius.
Canadian, right? No, you know
Yeah.
why? It's backwards. I forgot. Everything you put up is backwards through the camera.
Yes. Okay, Addie. Yes, and like I said, just I'll make a post probably like Wednesday or something about the show. But it's going to be 10 Christmas songs that we love and 5 that we hate so bad that we would rather sit on like a stick of dynamite than have to listen to it again.
You know, one of my
And,
questions had that.
and, me, with, and me with my intestinal problems, oh, that could probably only help.
Yeah, hopefully you get that worked out quick.
Oh, and like I said, it's just part of the residual of the cancer,
It
and
is
it's
bummer.
and, and I get it like 3 days every 3 months, and it goes away. It's like what happens is like um there's like a infection that builds up, and then it just like works its way out,
Right, right.
and there's really nothing that they can do.
Wow.
There's really nothing they can do.
Your innards are kind of like, you know how the Korean ladies bury sauerkraut in the ground in a
Yeah.
cask for a few days, and then that when they open it, crack it open for the first time, it must have quite a scent too.
Yeah, trust me. Like anything from like the stomach down, I think is just like a bunch of like paper bags and like and and like rubber tubes. That's it.
Yeah, and
So
caulking and chewing gum held together with caulking
yeah,
and
right.
chewing gum.
Right, right. Okay, maybe I should invest in some of that. In some of that. What's that real obnoxious, stupid guy, who's always that like Flex Seal guy. Maybe I need to get some Flex Seal.
Oh yeah, the Flex Seal guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when he builds a boat. Oh, bullshit. You know what? You know what? I mean, there's a lot of bullshit commercials out there, but that is one of them for sure.
My favorite was the Sham Wow guy who ended up
Oh yeah,
he got
yeah.
in trouble with the law for something, didn't he?
Hello, okay, and look who makes an appearance. It's it it it's our world travelers.
Oh, it's
Oh,
hey Jen.
and I'm glad that you got to try the delicacy of cream deals.
Green
Oh,
Hill.
and the trivia, Jen and Miss Addie Pickall won the trivia. And you want to see what she won? You want to see what Addie Pickall won because she had 18,
Wow.
and this is what she won: a can of food. Hello, Chris. Yeah, yeah. Show, Chris, we're going to be closing up the show in probably 37 seconds. So,
Hey Chris.
yeah, a can of food. And I got this from a food bank. And like I said before, and I got it from the food bank, and it had no label on it. And
You
and
know,
like I'm almost afraid to open it. I really am. Maybe I should do it one day on like live stream and see what happens.
There's a good show. There's a good premise for a show. Everybody can guess what they think is inside, and then we'll the prize is in the can. You give away the contents.
Yeah. Well, no, because I got to ship this can down to Miss Addie,
Oh yeah, it belongs to Addie now.
and make sure that you don't give your pussycats this, because
Do you
because
remember?
that will definitely be a vet bill, honey.
Do you remember years ago when Geraldo Rivera opened up the vault of
Of
Scarface?
Jimmy Hoffa.
No, it was Scarface's vault.
It was Jimmy Hoffa.
No, it was Al Capone.
Oh yeah, yeah, Al Capone, and then it was nothing but dirt.
Yeah, it was nothing inside, but he made a whole show out of it. Three
I
hours.
know, and everybody watched it.
Yeah, oh yeah, people were glued to their TV sets like it was the event of the year, and it was nothing, nada.
And so Miss Jen is heading to Fort Lauderdale tomorrow. And
Ooh,
we all know, what magical thing happened in Fort Lauderdale in 1961.
we do?
Yeah, I hatched out of one of Chris Bliss's alien eggs.
Oh, that's where you were born, eh? I've been to
Yeah,
Fort Lauderdale.
yeah,
Nice place. I was Pompano Beach. I stayed on for a while.
yeah, yeah. The birthplace of Bimbo Barbarella. Yeah, and so, yeah, Jen, I will talk to you tomorrow. I'll give you a buzz sometime tomorrow. Um, so that is it. Good night, everybody. Mark, thank you for coming up. Thank you for giving your little music trivia interlude while I took care of my gastric problems and I got the can of food. So, okay, guys. Good night.
Problem.
Bye.
Night,
And good
everybody.
night. Um. Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, I'll call you sometime. I'll call you or text you sometime tomorrow, Jen. All right. Later. Bye.
Bye, everybody.